So is there a good reason why? The one reason we would train as an athlete?
Well, because one of the big things is that you really are risking yourself every time you jump on an unreliable animal, so massively safety, and this comes into play both being able to read when a situation is about to go downhill, so having a quick reaction time, and also being able to fall safely. So I think that people have two ways of falling. You're either in the starfish category, which is, or you're a natural born roller. And generally speaking, people who are agile and a little fitter and a little flexible and with quick reaction time are the rollers.
So would you fall into that category, Amanda? Being agile?
I am a roller.
Are you a roller?
Yes, natural born roller.
And I like to say to lots of my elite riders, prove to me you can do a cartwheel if you're going to, compete at a high level. So I've said that to Amanda, and she actually can prove that she can do a cartwheel. So we'll let her go above 1 star.
And we do handstands as well.
She just passed the test. Woo! Well done.
Roll.
Yeah. So that just sets the benchmark for anyone else who'd like to come out.
Can you do both ways? That's the key.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. So do you want to talk us through life as an athlete?
Okay, so life as an athlete, if you're an equestrian athlete, tends to be, unfortunately, a little bit different to what we would call an athlete. And to me, it's a great pity because, all of the other athletes go to, for example, the VIS or the AIS, and they mingle with other athletes, and then they all get used to the fact they have to really look after their body, train well, this sort of stuff. Whereas riders tend to think the horse is the athlete, so they don't really look after themselves. And then here we've got, what does our sport demand? As riders, we can be in this sport for a long time, so we're not going to be washed up at 18 like a gymnast is. But because we're so tough, we don't tend to go to the physio after we fall off, and we don't realise that our body is now out of kilter, yet we can still be riding when we're 60, although most of us, if we don't go to the physio, won't be able to walk by then, because we've fallen off, been trodden on, been yanked, our shoulders have been ripped out. So really, we've got to look at where we're going to be in, 20 or 30 years' time. Sacrifices that have to be made. Well, and this is general well-being. So when we're really tired and we're driving home, we've been out doing foal watch or, teaching lessons, who wants to go to the gym? So everyone that says I don't have time, well, basically you have to put that into your day as a priority, okay? Yes, it can be very expensive to go and buy a home gym and what have you, but I can tell you right now, I'm a personal trainer and you can do amazing things with stirrup irons, stirrup leathers, buckets of water, saddle cloth on the ground. So, you just need a little bit of information. And
we didn't get a chance to make a video of that, but I think go to the blog. I think we need to. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we've made up our own stuff because your gear won't snap, so you can put full body weight on it. It's designed for human exercise as well as horses. Driving home from an event in the truck and getting really tired and dropping off at Macca's, that is the day gone by, okay? We've all done it, but realistically, on a long-term basis, if you're going to ask your body to do X, Y, and Z, the same as you are your horses, if you count every grain of oats you feed the horse and you polish them and you make sure that he looks great, don't go and eat pizza and have 5 coffees a day and smoke and, your fastest run is from here to the doorway when you're busting to go to the loo. So
eat some green things.
Absolutely,
eat some green
things. Horses eat green things. We need to eat green things as well.
That's right.
So, and the other thing is to be really aware of what you can and can't do. So, if you're a little bit stiff in your hips or, you find you get puffed after cross country or your core is tired from sitting trot, they're the sorts of things that you really need to focus on because at the end of the day, the horse doesn't actually ask to do what we chose it to do. We asked it. So if you're going to torture it, at least go and make sure you talk to yourself by trying to be better than asking him to do something and making it unpleasant for him. That was blunt, wasn't it?
Yeah. But true. Yeah.
Good bit. And small and easy changes. Like, don't try and change the world in one go. Find out where it begins from and try and change that very beginning core thing, then go to the next step and the next step and build them. And that way it'll stick for longer. And horses, because we can't speak a language to them, we have to speak horse, and that's body language and, your mood. If you come in here angry, you can bet all the horses will back off. So at the end of the day, you have to be able to embrace it as a whole thing. So a physical fitness as well as being able to keep your mind in the zone. Because everyone knows they've rushed home from work, they're in a hurry, someone got really annoying during the day, and you get on the horse and you're like, I've got half an hour to ride you, and inevitably the horse goes, so you can't control them that way. You have to be, a little more peaceful.